Yo, 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 it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. It's been a long, long while. How many days has it been? 4, 5 days. And we do apologize for that. I truly do apologize. A lot has been happening. Um, um, the schedule has been really tight. Josh has been busy. I've been busy, and we've been trying to fix time to see how we can come in and have some fun, talk about Manchester United. Hopefully, Josh also comes and joins us very soon. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Sports Jazz, Isaac, I am in the building, of course, as always. And yeah, shout outs to everyone who has been holding us down. I know it's been a while, it's been a long, long while. But yeah, a lot is happening in the sports world. When I say sports world, I mean the transfer news. And to be more specific, Manchester United. A lot has been happening, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But let's get right into it. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Isaac, I am in the building. Um, I don't know, where should we start? What should we start with? By the shout outs to everyone who has been in the comment section. I've seen guys who have said this already 4 days, 5 days. Man, it's been a hassle. It's been a hassle, and a bit of transit, traveling and all that. Time zone difference. We are here now. Oh, Josh is here.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah, 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 yeah. I think
I told you.
Footy verse apologies, but I think I can say I know it's been a while, but baby, never mind, because Gyokeres is in the house.
Josh,
Like,
it's
hate it or love it, Gyokeres is in the house. You
no.
see, with okay, let me leave you to take it away.
Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Josh and Isaac, the full squad is in the building. And yeah, Josh, I think we shall start with Gyokeres. I mean, it's fire. I don't know whether you've been, rather, whether you've seen the exchange between his representative, the agent, then Sporting Lisbon, the club as well. I understand the president of the club had to step out of, I think he had taken 3 days. I didn't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
very
yeah,
well,
yeah.
but he had to come out of the leave or vacation, come address that issue. And it's all about Jokeres. The man wants to move, he wants to go, but the president says, look, we had an agreement and you're going to honor that agreement. You are not leaving for less than 60, I think he said 70 million euros. Now,
No,
that's what
actually,
people fight.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's a bit challenging, but
Mm.
for me, I got more optimism. The fact that the sporting director comes out and says the things that he says. You should know, as a Manchester United fan, that we have enjoyed some good business with Sporting Lisbon over the years. They did give
Yeah.
us Cristiano Ronaldo. They did give us Nani. They did give us Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno.
All players, yes, all top quality players are players who have turned out to be the stellar performers of our club since we brought them in. So for me, I did believe that I think he got wind of Manchester United's interest, because Manchester United was going back and forth with the agents, and the agents tended to say things that he did not like. And for me, I did believe the sporting director. I've not heard from the agents, but I believed what the sporting director said, because he, in the statement, a full essay that he wrote. I think we have all read it by now.
I
Yeah,
saw
but
that.
you saw it, yeah. For me, I
Mhm.
do believe that the things that he was talking about was actually there were things that were legitimate, because he says they had several meetings with the agents, and the final meeting they demanded that the president of the club is involved, and the president was involved, and what they agreed upon was yes, much as Gyokeres is has a release clause of 100 million euros, he will be 27 by next summer. So I
Correct.
mean, a player is not going to leave Portugal for anything close to 100 million euros, not even 90 million euros, at 27 years old. So I mean, the agents did believe that it was impossible for him to move for that money, and if he did stay at Sporting Lisbon for a season, then they would allow him to go for less. But the money that was, they agreed, the agreement was on him not going for 100 million euros, not that he goes for a definite amount of money. Because when the agents, according to the sporting director, when the agents did press him for a specific amount of money, he suggested that he cannot know the future, so he cannot really say that. But for me, what gave me optimism is that they are ready to sell the player. The player is ready to leave, and his talk, much as Sporting Lisbon is willing to be stubborn, but his stock will depreciate because this is a player who wants to leave the club. I mean, he actually went ahead to remove references of Sporting Lisbon from his Instagram. These are telltale signs that the player is agitated, the player is tired of what is going on at the club, and he wants to leave. So, I mean, Manchester United has a real chance here. We have a real chance here. We shall dig deep. We shall not be paying the 59 million pounds that we did think we were going to pay.
No, I think we're going to
But
pay that.
no, I think we shall pay more. But as
Okay,
clever
more.
as Ineos, yeah, we shall pay more. As clever as Ineos has been, I think we can pay the rest in add-ons. But he
Once
clearly
again,
said no
please do
60.
subscribe.
He
Yes,
clearly said no 60 million euros and
he
10
refused.
million euros
No,
add-ons.
don't play with me. He's 70 million. He's 60 plus 10. He's not leaving for less, rather for 60 plus 10. In other words, I think he wants 80 something. So it's a bit crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. But once again, guys, please do subscribe. That was Josh. Josh is going to join us back. I've seen Anne in the comments section. Shout out to you, Anne. I've seen Cadell in the comment section. Shout out to you. I've seen Footiverse. Shout out to you, brother. We are back. We are live. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But I understand the player really wants to leave, regardless of Manchester United not even having Champions League. Josh, regardless of the player not having Champions League, the player wants to leave. And it's nice if he wants to leave Sporting to come join Man United, but I don't think he should leave in a very bad way because, as Josh has explained, we have a very good history with Sporting Lisbon, especially when it comes to signing players. Cristiano Ronaldo, they gave us Bruno Fernandes. We have Nani. So I mean, it's good to keep that history among the clubs. But from what I understand, the player is pushing to leave the club. I think he's had enough. He's 26 years old already. He scored a total of 63 goals last season, all competitions together. Um, and I think he would be a great signing for Manchester United, but I don't know when that is going to happen. I don't know how Man United is going to pull that off. But from what I understand, for Man United to pull that off, they need to first sell players. We have Rashford already lined up. We have um, we have a couple of few players. By the way, Rashford is back at Man United today. Chelsea paid the £5 million back to Man United, thanking us for the services, courtesy of Jadon Sancho, and they say they are not coughing anything more than that. So that is very awful for for Sancho. I don't know how proud he is of himself, even after they gave him a chance to sign him, but the condition was he had to reduce his wages. But it's like he wasn't really interested. He wasn't taking any of that in. Enzo Maresca and the Chelsea board were like, look, we're not having any of this. We're not having this kind of behavior. We are ready to pay the 5M to Man United as a fine for not fulfilling our obligation to buy you, pack, and go back to Old Trafford. But remember, after the Euros, after was it the UEFA Conference League, Chelsea winning, Sancho also by the squad in that final, he came out clearly when he was asked, and he was blunt about it. And he said, I'm not going back to Man United. Now, he's already put a fence around himself. I don't even want to spend a lot of time on Jadon Sancho. I don't know how he's going to play it, but I understand Galatasaray is interested. Al Hilal is interested. Of course, Bayer Leverkusen, from what I hear, might be interested, but I don't think that is true because Eric Ten Hag is now in charge of Bayer Leverkusen, and we know how it ended between him and Eric Ten Hag. So maybe Borussia Dortmund. I see him joining again Borussia Dortmund. Now, back to Gyokeres. Gyokeres is going to be a tricky one. I don't know how we're going to pull it off. I'm hoping we pull it off, Josh, but it's not going to be an easy deal, at
Yeah,
all.
I mean, it won't be an easy deal, but we have to get it.
Mm. I don't know how we're going to play it. I don't know how we're going to rock it, but I'm hoping that we wrap it up nicely. But it's not going to be easy. But for that to happen, Josh, of course, we need to have sales. We need to sell players like, I don't know, whoever anyway we sell. Marcus Rashford, there's Ganacho. I understand United has placed and stamped a 50 plus a price tag on Alejandro Ganacho. And whoever buys Alejandro Ganacho, by that will be a great sale because that's pure profit. And I mean, it's been crazy, Josh. It's been wild. But for us to get Gyokeres, we need to get some sales in some of those players. Although I don't see players coming. I don't see who we are selling already to fund Gyokeres' deal. And Arsenal is ready to hijack. They're ready to leapfrog the,
No,
the deal. I understand
no,
they're
it's
interested in Cisco. I understand they're interested in Cisco. But from what I also news, I think like an hour ago, it looks like they are ready to leapfrog and hijack the Jokeres deal. I don't know how factual that is, but and they have the funds, Josh. Do not forget.
they do have the funds, but I don't think they have a project that will lure the player to go there.
Why wouldn't they, Josh? They're,
Gyokeres, I don't think Gyokeres would be ready to play as a false nine if he has watched Mikel Arteta and that sides that Mikel Arteta has assembled. Then he
mm,
would know he's not the ideal striker for the manager. So I mean, why not go and play for a manager that you know actually wants you to play a certain way and is very comfortable you playing a certain way. You're comfortable with his style, and the writing has been on the wall for quite some time because he kept contact with Ruben Amorim, and I think he did believe that he was going to Manchester United at the end of the season. Actually, if we had gotten that Champions League money, by now
mm.
Gyökeres would be a Manchester United
I
player.
think United would have signed almost everyone because they're trying to finalize deals so fast before the preseason.
Yeah. But it's all good, though. It's all good. It's all good. We're here. We're here. And I don't know, man.
What's
Yes.
up with the comment section? What's up with the comment section? Hello,
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's been 4 days, but we're here. We're here. I like your intro, Josh. Ann,
you
you
came in
good?
before.
You good? Yeah, Yokeres is here. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Kedali suggests that we do go for Victor
No,
Osimhen,
that guy is greedy. He
and
likes it.
he's not greedy. He's not greedy. He's not
Mateta.
greedy. He
No, no,
just
no, no,
he
no, no,
just
no.
wants to secure his bag. So the other option is Mateta, but
I,
for me, I don't
I
believe
don't
that
support it.
United should be going for
Me neither. Me neither.
second Fido signings. Like I know
Regardless
if
of
our
impressive season he had, no, I don't think.
yeah, we should go for the first option. I know it is difficult to always get the first option because sometimes I mean things are difficult, so you go for your second option. But for me, I do believe that we should be signing our first option. At least we try to sign our first option. We
By the way,
go
did
for
you see what
Mbomo,
Ben
we do
Festa
Kunde.
said about Jokeres?
Who Ben Foster?
Yeah.
What did he say before I say something? Because I had to ask you Ben Foster. I mean, I'm trying to jog my memory who that is.
Josh, don't. No, that is not fair.
No, I mean like yeah, he had an opinion on a striker, a top striker. Anyhow,
Anyway, he was trying
anyway,
to take a dig, not Jokeres, it was Brian Wemo. He warned him, he told him, sorry, if he wants to go for the bag, it's okay. He can come secure the bag, but let him be ready to know there are going to be consequences because United is awful and under a lot of pressure, and eyes will be on him. In other words, he was telling him he shouldn't be joining Manchester United. That's what he was saying.
yeah, probably he's running out of a job.
And he was just giving his, that was his input. He was on, I think it was his podcast, but yeah, that's Ben Foster anyway. No one wants to know who Ben Foster is, but good luck with his what? His opinion. That's his opinion, just as you said. Once again, guys, please do subscribe. Josh
Lucky
and
him.
Isaac. Who?
Lucky him. Then Kedali says Masin Balka. That's some Polish goalkeeper. But I
Mm-hmm.
do believe we shall sign a goalkeeper. We shall sign a goalkeeper this season. we cannot go into the window without a goalkeeper. I've not caught up on Marcin Balka, but I know he's a Polish goalkeeper, and anyone but Andre Onana in that goal. We don't need Onana in that goal.
How about Mark Andre?
Ter Stegen.
Yeah,
Whoa,
Stegen.
whoa, 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 whoa. That's a steal. That's a
Really?
steal. But yeah,
Barcelona fans are watching him. They're so happy they
yeah, they're
signed him on
washing him
that season.
because of the things that have happened to him. This is a guy like Manuel Neuer towards the end of it all at Bayern Munich. You saw he got injured for a year. Now Ter Stegen has gotten injured for a year. I think this is the second injury he's gotten that has really ruled him out for a long period.
Told him, pay me my, is it 42 million euro, 42 million, uh, 42 million, was it pounds or euros?
Euros.
Euros, I think. And it's like, pay me that money and I'll leave your club. He's tired because he feels like, the fans
He's
are trash talking
disrespected.
him. He's being
Yeah.
disrespected by the board, the club owners and all that.
That's
He
the
feels,
same thing that Gyokeres feels. Gyokeres feels disrespected by the club, and he's going to. But like the sporting director said, they've made it very. They're making the whole deal very difficult.
yeah, he said they're only making it worse,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's going
They
to
should
be
be
back and
like
forth
Elon and
between
Trump.
them.
They should be like Elon and Trump. Do whatever they do, then they come back together. And now it looks like,
And shake hands.
yeah, they are patching up things very soon. Because anyway, um,
But for me, the winner should always be football, and I think the winner in this case should be Victor Gyokeres. So Victor Gyokeres should be let to do what he wants.
I don't see that happening, Josh. To be
Let
honest, I
me
don't
get
see.
some juice.
It's okay. I don't see him coming to Man United. Okay, maybe, but with what's happening right now, I don't see him. It's going to be very, very hard for that to happen. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'm looking at potential departures. Of course, we have Anthony, we have Alejandro Garnacho, we have Jadon Sancho. It's already clear he's not coming. Confirmed exits. We already have Johnny Evans, Ericsson, Victor Lindelof. I would say Tim Heaton, but it looks like he's in talks to renew a new deal if he hasn't already. Being third choice goalkeeper, he's showing money for free. So I mean, who would say no? He's 30 years or something. Is it 30 years? I think it's 36 or 37. But yeah, I would say players that would really bring in money. I would start with Rashford. I don't know. Rashford didn't finish the season so well with Aston Villa because of that injury, but I think it would be anything that comes and gives us 40 million pounds would have saved us a lot in Rashford. I understand Barcelona was interested, but loan option, not even obligation. Excuse me, loan option to buy. And we need to sell players. We don't want to do those loan things. That's why United is also holding out with Anthony Dos Santos. When it comes to Real Betis, who wanted a long loan spell uh, coming season with an option to buy, not even an obligation. Then the United board said no. So now, from what I understand, Real Betis wants to come back with a 35 million pound bid. See if they can lure Man United into agreeing. Now, that is not bad money for Anthony. He scored 9 goals in the, I think, I mean, he joined in January, scored 9 goals, and he assisted. Some of the goals he scored were so crucial, especially, qualifying, advancing in the Europa, was it the Conference League? They were beaten by Chelsea. But overall, he has done so well at Real Betis. It's like he's found his foot again. It's so easy in terms of adaptation. They speak the same language. So I think it would be okay, but 35, I think 35 is still less. Honestly, Anthony has potential. If he stays that side, I would actually recommend him to stay because I understand Atletico Madrid is interested. There's rumor that Eric Ten Hag, new Bayer Leverkusen coach, could be also interested. There's another team, I'm not so sure what team it is, that is also interested. But I would recommend that he stays and plays for Real Betis. But when it comes to money, 35 million pounds is still it. I mean, let them make it 40 million pounds. Let them make it 40 million pounds because we paid 80 million pounds for that guy. Last minute buy. I don't know whether everyone remembers that. So, Real Betis is interested in Anthony Dos Santos, potential departures. And if As I've said, they are ready to bid. They are ready to come on the table, negotiate with Man United, and their bid will be around 35 million pounds. But I would really love that to be 40 million pounds, and maybe a few add-ons. That would be great. Rashford, again, speaking about him, so far, no suitors. No one is interested. No one has said nothing yet. But the good thing about him is quiet. He's laying his head down. I've seen pictures of him being shared on Instagram by him, trying to work out, to work out with his one of his personal coaches, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good vibe for Rashford, and it's really sad how it ended. But everything comes to an end. In our language, they say even those who dance well leave the dance floor at some point. So yeah, Rashford, I think he's not a legend, of course. He's nowhere close to being a legend, but he's an academy graduate. And if we're to sell players like Rashford, that is also pure profit. Whatever money comes out, that would expedite the process of buying players like Victor Gyokeres, Alejandro Garnacho, pure profit. He's an academy product. Any money that comes out plays a huge part, to buy players. Yes, Alejandro has suitors. Napoli is interested in him, but I think right now they're still concentrating on signing and finishing and announcing Kevin De Bruyne, who announced his, life with the life and romance with Man City. So yeah, I think Napoli is still concentrating on Kevin De Bruyne, very good player, quality player. But they are also interested in signing Alejandro Garnacho. Then we also have Atletico Madrid. They're interested in signing Alejandro Garnacho. Then Chelsea and Arsenal are rumored as well to be interested in signing Alejandro Garnacho. Now, if it's true, I don't mind. He's a very good. By the way, he's talented. That kid, I think he has a lot of pressure, and Manchester United fans, including myself, at some point, I think it's not honestly, it's not fair to have all that pressure pile on a kid like Alejandro Garnacho, because I know there are better players. Look at Lamine Yamal. That's what I think Ronaldo was saying. Let the kid be. Don't pile pressure, because if you do, then you're going to cause a lot of problems. So I understand if that is going to happen with Lamine Yamal, it could affect him. Now, going back to Alejandro Garnacho, I think it's still not yet fair the way he has been treated. I like the kid. I know I was also one of those fans who bashed him, but I still do think he was given a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. I don't know why. Because for his age, he's only 20 to have all those goal contributions, goals and stats. I think it's quite incredible, and he's frustrated. The only problem I have with him is his Twitter finger, Instagram, Twitter or X, Happy Finger, agent and brothers. They mess up a lot. And even Alejandro Garnacho, right after we lost to Ange Postecoglou's Spurs in the finals of the Europa, he didn't really do much to help himself. You all remember what he said. Well, I came on for 20 minutes, yet I've been playing all the way to the final, scoring goals. I understand even when he got to know that a few hours before the game, approximately 24 hours before the game, everyone was told who's going to start, who's not going to start. Now, Alejandro Garnacho got to know he wasn't going to start. And he posted a few things of him scoring, in the Europa and United qualifying. In other words, he was saying, with all this, I've not yet been, I've been dropped and I've not been selected to start the game. So after the game, he went, it wasn't really a rant, but he talked too much. That's what I think, took a dig at Ruben Amorim. And he told him, but well, it's the summer, I'm going to go enjoy myself. And whatever happens, I'll be back and we shall see. Now, from what I understand, Amorim, during the training, or after I think the training, had everyone and told him point blank, Alejandro Garnacho, look for a new club next season, period. And that's how straight Amorim is. And I like the directness, that's how straight he is. So I understand if, some fans are frustrated that Alejandro Garnacho is leaving, but also let's talk about the chances he fluffed. Again, I'm not crucifying him. I still think it's unfair to pile that kind of pressure on a 20-year-old kid like Alejandro Garnacho, because we had big players in that team that were doing absolutely nothing. But again, his conduct, his behavior, his agent and brother didn't really help much. So I think that's why they want to let him go. And from at one point, I understand he was the leak. Allegedly, he was the leak. That's when I think you remember went in when Amorim came in. Was it 4th November, 6th November? I'm not so sure. But when he came in, he told them, "Look, I'm going to sort out the leaking issue," and it looks like he has sorted it. I don't know how, but you can barely see lineups being leaked 3, 4 days before, 2 days or 24 hours before the game. It's not happening anymore, so that is very good. But yeah, he made it clear to Garnacho he's not part of the team anymore. He has to look for a club, point blank, period. So let's wait and see how things are going to turn up. But if we do sell him, that would be also very, very good money. Josh, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you,
I
thank you, thank you. And
was talking about
Kedali,
the departures, potential departures. I've talked about Sancho. Today we received him. We received £5 million today from Chelsea, thanking us for the services of Jadon Sancho. The prodigal son
kudos, kudos,
has
kudos.
officially returned to Manchester United. That is
The
Jadon Sancho
prodigal
for you
son,
guys.
ain't no prodigal son there, bro. No, 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 no. Ain't no prodigal son there. I mean, no, there's nothing prodigal about him, though.
Kedali said,
Kedali
yeah,
about the keeper. He also
mm,
says Vancha Milokovic
we are talking
Savic.
about starting,
It's
Tastagen.
Tastagen. Yeah, it says Tastagen is never
It's
fit.
never fit.
He has a rare one for me to do homework. Anatoly Trubin
Hmm.
and Ole Agency. Yo, 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 what up, Ole Agency? You back? As an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't wish to have Ganacho play for us. We can do better.
Yeah, Arsenal and Chelsea are the two Premier League clubs that are really interested in signing him. How
I
about
don't see
signing Jamie
why.
Vardy? Oh, come on, man. Really?
I don't see why Arsenal would be signing Ganacho. How about signing Jamie Vardy on rolling 1 year play as you pay scenario? What about it? Personally,
That's what
wouldn't entertain it myself.
I think it's
Think it's
terrible.
terrible idea, in my
I don't know where
opinion,
even
bro.
that came from.
Bro, no, 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 no. Jamie Vardy called curtains on his career.
To the
I
no,
mean,
no.
I think he hung his boots.
Hell no. To the no,
Hell
no.
no, hell no. Hell no, BPW 74. No, no way.
No, no. There's no way. I would rather crucify and commit suicide and go for 30-year-old Chris Wood. Seriously.
Chris Wood, or you go for Mateta?
Chris Wood has, I know what I'm saying, not
I
Mateta,
wouldn't,
Chris
I
Wood.
wouldn't, I wouldn't be signing any guy like that. You see, United has been making up. Um, we've been making excuses for players. You know, you have Harry Maguire. He's not good enough, so you have to get someone good
He's
enough
not good enough. That
to
is
help
correct.
him. So we are tired of players carrying other players. I mean, have the real guy. Do not have a guy to carry. That Rasmus Hoyland is good, but his service is bad. If he had people with a better service, then maybe he would be better. And no, no,
I
no,
don't
no, no, no.
understand I don't
Have a
understand why people say that. It doesn't make sense to
have
me.
a guy.
That guy's
Have a guy.
flat chances.
Have a
You
guy
know.
who is better. As in, position yourself to be able to create
Thank
a
you.
chance. Yo, 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 evening all from Wales. Hope you gents are well. Yeah, Rob Tough. We good, we good, we good. We
Bro.
good. And I hope the
It is
Gyokeres news has not thrown you off.
Is it Celtic or Rangers?
Swansea.
Oh.
Swansea Lona. No, Rob Tough can tell us though. I think it's Cardiff.
Yeah, it's
Because,
Cardiff. It's
yeah,
Cardiff.
Robson Kanu.
Cardiff. But yeah, by the Cardiff, I haven't yet. I don't. Did they pay the money for the other guy?
For.
R.I.P. R.I.P. There's a
Oh, I'm not
coming.
sure though.
Yeah, I don't think they paid yet. But yeah, shout out to Europe Tough, man. Shout out to Europe Tough. With Chris Wood.
You would Chris Wood or wouldn't Chris Wood? Me, I
No,
wouldn't.
no,
Him,
I mean Mateta
Isaac
and Chris
Wood.
Wood. If you're given a choice,
Mateta.
Chris Wood.
No, I don't want those choices, by the way. Me, I
No,
don't
I'm
even
just
pick.
given a choice.
No, no,
Of
no,
course,
no, no, no. If I'm given a choice, I save the money for next summer.
you've already said Mateta.
No, 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 no. I save the money for next summer. Bro, you rather go into the season with Chido Obi than gambling with. You're going to
By
get
the
Mateta. You're going to give him three
forward,
seasons.
forward
Then
ago,
you're going to
like,
suffer offloading him. No.
you know.
Me, I wouldn't. Isaac would. Chris would.
Yeah.
And Rob Tuff.
You say
Rob Tuff says Vardy can't be at Man United. His wife and Rooney's are in France. Yo, Rooney's not in the building anymore, though.
Rob,
Oh, yo, backhand.
Rob Duff, no comments.
Yes, Cardiff. Swansea is an insult. Yeah, 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 yeah. Remember Cardiff. Yeah, but Swansea played some beautiful football the time that it was in the league.
Mm-hmm. Cardiff
Michu.
has.
You remember Michu?
Oh, Michu. That guy scored. He was
Eh,
Spanish, right?
yeah, and then Bafatembi, Gomis.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, then
another guy.
they had some beautiful players. They had some beautiful players at the time.
There's some other guy I'm forgetting. Anyway, Josh, news
I,
also
I,
coming
I
in.
found you talking about this kid. Um,
Ganacho,
no, this kid, the Wonder Boy.
prodigal son, Jadon
No,
Sancho.
no, 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 no. Please stop calling Jordan
He's not
Sancho
a wonder
prodigal
boy.
son. I
Not
may
a wonder.
not be very religious, but I think
Who made you?
prodigal son would
Who,
mean a good thing.
who are you
This
talking about?
Barcelona kid, Lamine Yamal.
No, it wasn't. I was just giving an example with what
Yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo said. You know, when they were asking him questions about Lamine Yamal, he told them, "Look, guys, um, excuse me. I think it's only fair you let the boy be. Don't put and pile a lot of pressure on him." So I was saying, I was referencing it to Ganache's situation. At one point, we're relying on some of the players. Three players we're relying on in that team was Ganacho, Bruno Fernandes, and who else was it, Josh? I think Amad Diallo,
yeah.
but it didn't go so well. So I was saying
Yanuzai.
it's a bit unfair for the team to treat Ganacho. Anyway, they haven't really treated him so.
No, they haven't. That
They haven't.
maybe
But I'm just saying
it's
it's a
the
bit
media.
unfair.
It's the
It's a
media
bit
that is
unfair the
being.
stick he gets from the fans, Josh. He has done well
N-
for a 20-year-old
Lamine Yamal doesn't get stick from the fans, though.
because
It's
it's
the
Josh.
media.
Go on.
It's the
That
media that is positioning him in a very vulnerable situation, because if a 17-year-old is going to play a Nations League final with a 40-year-old greatest of all time, and then he is asked, questions leading to him disrespecting or feeling that he has reached that level, he's a young kid, he's probably an adolescent going to answer in any manner that he wants to answer, and I saw Guti came out today and said he was not happy with him going to the press conference for the Spanish team with his hat, with his cape backwards. He's like a rapper or something like that. It
who
didn't
said
really
that?
look good.
Guti,
Yeah, Guti the great.
the Madrid great.
Yes, 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 yes.
Fuck off, man.
And these are people who want to shape the career of the boy, But for me, I do believe maybe that is a story that I will come to at that point. But I do believe that FIFA is doing everything to make Lamine Yamal their project, and
Oh yeah,
that
Josh.
will ruin his talent. That
That
will
is
ruin
that is
his talent because
by the
I mean,
that is a topic we shall come back to. That is a hundred
okay,
percent,
because the kid
hundred
is so
percent.
talented, he doesn't need any help, and then you're putting him in the conversation of the Ballon d'Or when he does not deserve it whatsoever. There's hundreds of players ahead of him, and those players are not even in the conversation, but you're fronting him to be in the conversation. I mean,
It
that's just
doesn't.
some bullshit. But we lost credibility for that trophy anyway. We
Yeah,
don't
but
really.
by the way, Josh, speaking about kids, United have signed a kid. I'm forgetting the name. Is it Harley Emsden, something like that? One
Yeah,
man
yeah, yeah, yeah.
from the
I've seen him.
Saints,
I'm
and he
tired.
has
I'm tired of United signing those kids. We
no,
should
just they're
start
building.
selling them. We should start selling them.
They're building.
They're buying players to sell, and
It's
there's
just
no building there.
Josh. He's only made two appearances for the Saints, but I understand he's a very exciting kid, Josh. He's a center back, and he's one to look out for, from what I understand.
That's a good movie and funny called Twin Towns, based in Swansea. Pretty shitty city, bro. The beef is real. Eh?
Rob Dam, that is
Seen ex photos of Zagzi and Mainu on their holidays. Check them out. Joshua
Yeah.
is partying. Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
check
yeah.
them out,
But
Josh?
ain't no problem though. Ain't no
Did you check them
problem
out?
though. Yeah, 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 yeah. I did. Is
By the
That's a party. That's a party. And
Joshua
when
is a
when
handful.
yeah, when you're in places like that, a party goes down like that. So even when you come to our streets, a party goes down like that. I
That
mean,
is, the party never stops.
a party never stops. Party is a party.
Once again, guys, please do subscribe. Excuse me, turn on the notifications. Sports Jazz, Josh and Isaac. Josh, Brian Mbwemo, what's Raptor saying? Spent all the money on Sancho when we had Greenwood. Greenwood's value is only going up, man, unfortunately. But we have a sell clause. We have a sell on clause. I hope he blows up and he
We
goes
should
for like
just buy
100 million.
him ourselves.
Oh, man. Again, as we said last
I
time,
know
if
it's
we
a
had
tough
the
one.
current regime, I don't think they would have let him go.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
would
think they
have
would have.
sorted the issue real quickly and everyone would have moved on.
Yeah, Josh Mbwema to Man United is advanced. I know the deal is dragging, but from what I understand, United and Brentford are close to agreeing to a 60 million pound deal. I think with a few add-ons. I don't know how much that will be, but they are very close. And Mbwema has already made it clear he wants to join Man United. He doesn't care of Arsenal's Champions League, sport. He doesn't care of Newcastle's Champions League slot. And he only has his eyes set on joining Man United, which is something very good. It's very good to sign a player who wants to join. It's very,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
The only
Actually,
problem
like,
is I'm just worried of what Ben Foster said. It was true, by the way. United is more
what
like
is
a graveyard.
true?
United is more
Bro,
like a graveyard of
first
talent.
leave that Ben Foster
Players
guy.
come very good,
As in,
and
so
next
he's
thing you
saying
know
that
they are so poor.
okay, how is United going to dig itself out of the pit that it is in if you don't want any player who is worthy to go to the club?
I think he
I
was
mean,
telling him that because he rejected us. No, he rejected Newcastle.
yeah, 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 yeah. But United is
We're
bigger
in a
than
bad
them
spot,
all.
Josh.
No, we are getting out of the bad spot. As in, we were in a bad spot. You see,
But
like uh, I painted a picture for you here before that the five players that Ineos signed last summer have
yeah,
actually added value to Manchester United as a football club. You can see that they've all been incorporated in some manner that is building the side to move forward. So, I mean, this is the second summer that Ineos is having, and if you attract the Mbomos, the Matias Cunhas, and maybe later on Victor Gyokeres, then you're still moving in the right direction to help the team to grow and get itself out of the pits that we've been in. So if a guy like Ben Foster worries and says that maybe Bomo, you shouldn't go to Man United because it is in a bad state, yo, maybe Ben Foster is a coward. Mbomo is not a coward. He can take the challenge on. I mean, maybe those are the things that fuel him, you know. So Mbomo, welcome to Manchester United. I know in a week's time you'll be a United player. And this whole rubbish of Thomas Frank having left Brentford and going to Spurs, and then the media created a frenzy that he might be likely to go to Spurs because Frank is there. I mean, Brandon Bomo
still,
must have known about all these possibilities of Thomas Frank leaving Brentford and going to
yes,
Spurs long before.
that,
He,
that is
he just
also
decided to play for United.
that is also. I don't know why they keep saying that. They said, but he's already told Dan Levy there's a
Clickbait.
condition. He wants Brian Mbuemo, blah blah blah, United, and all that. No, I don't think he's of any threat. But just from what I understand, yes, there's concrete interest still from Arsenal matches there, trying to sign Benjamin Sesko, who has the 64-65 release clause, and Red Bull is saying they are not letting him go. Sorry, Leipzig, yeah, they're not letting him go if or
Uh,
unless they reach, they pay that amount in the release clause. But
Yo, but it's crazy. It's crazy that the teams out there, other than the Premier League, have these talents that the teams in the Premier League adore and they are chasing. So I mean, they are out of this world expensive. I know the Premier League teams started it, they started to dish out outrageous fees for players. But for me, I think it is almost criminal for you to be buying a player like Florian Wirtz for 140 million pounds. I mean, 104. Florian Wirtz is a very
Josh,
good player.
thank you.
Florian Wirtz is a very good player. I mean, that I'm talking, I'm dovetailing off Benjamin Sesko's price tag to talk about Florian Wirtz, because Florian Wirtz at 140 million. If Man City has signed 4 players for 108 million, top players: Ryan Chucky, Ait Nouri, and I don't know, some other 2 players, but top players. You understand? Reinders, yeah, Reinders from AC Milan, and there's a 4th player. But
No,
anyhow, the point,
they signed a fourth player, yes?
yeah. The point that I'm trying to make though is when you buy a player of 140 million, it is
Mm.
okay for the team to buy the player, but the team should need that profile of a player. That should
Josh,
be a position that you're curing. Like Arsenal
Josh.
bought Declan Rice for 100 million. I
Mm.
believe Declan Rice was about 30 million. That was the valuation of the player. But Arsenal needed a player of the ilk of Declan Rice to play in that position. So it made sense that at whatever cost, if the manager had identified Declan Rice to be that player, he would get that player. But for Florian Wirtz, Liverpool's biggest problems are not scoring goals.
Josh, briefly, Josh, let's talk about Florian Wirtz. Really, makes sense, Josh. Please, straight. I mean, okay, let
See,
me ask
that's
you, does it make sense? Do you know that guy is going to be earning close to, I don't know whether it's 425,000 a week?
No. Those are
Adults,
rumors.
Josh, including
No, those
adults,
are rumors. Those are rumors, bro. Those are rumors, bro.
Josh, including
Those are
adults.
rumors. Yo, look, does it
I'm
does
talking
it make sense to you if Florian if
the
Florian
fact that
beats,
they paid 100. How much did they pay, Josh?
they've not paid nothing.
Didn't you say here we go? Okay, no, didn't you say
No,
here we go?
I've not seen a
Oh,
here we go yet.
oh, Josh, it's already confirmed. Come on, man.
You're
Forget about
joking.
the final here we go.
140 million euros,
140
pounds.
million pounds, not even euros. I think close to that. And I'm telling
Yo,
you, the total wages, I think including add-ons and everything, it's 425,000 per fucking week.
no, it can't be that.
Just you're hungry.
Yeah, it can't be that. No, I'm not hungry. It's just made me sleepy.
Yeah. Speaking about Liverpool makes you sleepy.
Yeah,
The same thing when
425k,
we're
bro.
talking about Arsenal.
Because
So,
you see, they're very
as I
big
was saying,
honors.
just make me understand. I'm trying to understand. I mean, I don't think Bayern Munich, if Bayern Munich had pressed on, okay, and Liverpool, okay, maybe let's assume Liverpool was not interested in it was only Bayern Munich. I'm telling you, they were not going to pay that amount of money for Florian Wirtz. There is no way, Josh. It's a
Yeah,
lot of money, high wages. I mean, yes, they've done very good business. He's a very good player, but he performed last season. He didn't perform so well. I think he had around 4 assists and 10 goals, if I'm not mistaken. I'm talking about in the Bundesliga. I don't know about other competitions compared to last season. Rather last season, but one. When they won the treble, he performed
yeah,
so well, performed very good. So it's I
bro,
don't
bro,
really get it. I don't understand
bro.
it.
This is the thing that I was saying. You know, at that amount of money, I don't believe that Liverpool can be paying that amount of
It's a
money
joke. It's a
for a
joke.
player in a forward position. I know that Florian Wirtz has a unique profile, but look here, Liverpool has Luis Diaz, top player.
I
It
think
has
he
Cody
might go to
Gakpo,
Barcelona. He might
top
go to
player.
Barcelona.
He
He
has
might
Cody
go.
Gakpo,
Top player. Very
top
good player.
player. It has Mo Salah, top player. It
Yeah,
has
sure.
Diogo Dallo, bar the
What?
injuries,
Diego Dallo.
Sorry, Diogo Jota.
Jota.
Yeah, by the injuries,
He
he's
struggled
a
this
very
season.
good
Like,
replacement. Yeah, he's a very good replacement at the top. So you bring in Florian Wirtz, so someone has to make space, and you choose maybe
Federico
Darwin
is leaving.
Nunez.
Federico is leaving, Josh.
Who?
And
Federico.
he barely played. He
But
barely played.
Federico was never in the conversation anyway. You see,
Yeah.
I've not even brought him in the conversation. But I know peace, peace. Josh, I just caught you on this. How dare you say that about Liverpool? No, I mean, like, why are you spending that kind of money on Florian Wirtz
My,
with the quality
uh,
the quality he does
my hands
have?
are
But
clean, peace. My hands are clean. Very good. You
I
caught
don't think
Josh
I don't think
saying.
he's a player that you need.
Because I
I
asked
don't
him why
think.
he was yawning. Peace. I asked Josh why he was yawning, and he said it's because he was talking about Liverpool. Can you?
Yeah. No. Ole agency 425K is ridiculous for Florian. And Peace goes on to say, we get the best and can pay any amount of any top player out there. Told you guys to switch teams that way you have stuff to talk about without
But
scrutinizing other teams. Yeah, yo. I mean, first of all, Peace. Liverpool fans keep saying that Liverpool doesn't spend a lot of money. You know, we Man City bought the trophy. They've splashed, they've
but
broken
I
the
like
record,
I
the
like
record for a goalkeeper. They've
Josh.
broken the record for a defender. They've
Hmm.
broken the record for a midfielder in Florian Wirtz, and they
Hmm.
were very close with Darwin Nunez, 85 million.
Yeah, Josh. But it's very good that they're doing their business early. They've bought by the okay. Let's first put the price aside. I mean, they have Gyokeres, not Gyokeres. Sorry, Milos. Who? No, he is going to Man City. Josh, that's the other player you were talking about. Milos
Oh,
Kerekes.
Kerekes.
Yeah, that's the other player you were
Yes,
talking. He has gone
no,
to
he has gone to Man City.
Man 2 days ago.
That's the fourth player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
listen,
I think
they've
I
signed
think now
Frimpong.
Liverpool lost on Kerekes. They would
Mhm.
have paid for Kerekes much more money than them trying to sign Florian Wirtz, because Florian Wirtz, I know he's a beautiful player to watch. He is ideal. He can play for a team like Manchester United, but not Liverpool. I mean, why would he be fighting so hard to go and play at Liverpool? In what space? Because
You're going to
Liverpool does.
you're going to be like Adieri who wants all the good stuff for Newcastle. Anyway, Roptap
Mbemo
says
and Cunha will.
will light up Old Trafford. No more Ahmad getting too many marking him, cause that one opens up space for the new guys to attack. Yo, man,
True.
if we get those two, I'm
The
telling
Premier
you, we are
League.
going to tear people apart. We are going to tear teams apart. We are going to be
True.
scoring goals. Yeah, Josh, I was still saying Liverpool has
He-
done some very good business. Yes, they've signed Ali, they've signed Frimpong, but he's a left wing. He's a left wing back, Josh.
He's a right
Right
wing back.
wing back. Sorry, right wing
Yeah.
back. I've not seen
That's
him
why I'm
playing
saying
as a full wing,
a
as a full
fullback.
left back. Sorry, full
No,
back.
a
Yeah,
fullback.
yeah. I've
No,
not seen him play as a full back.
he can play as a fullback, but you see, Trent Alexander-Arnold, even if he was a fullback, his best
One
attributes were
point,
going forward. And
and it's the
Frimpong is
same.
exactly that player. You
Yeah,
could think that
it's
he's
the
a
same with
forward.
Frimpong. Yeah,
Yes,
and
exactly.
they've also signed. Which other player, Josh, have they signed?
That's all.
No, no, no. They've signed. Maybe it's Kerekes. I could be
No,
mixing
you
up the
said
two.
Kerekes has gone
They've
to Man
signed.
City.
No, no, no. Let me check. They've
But
signed.
Liverpool should be Kerekes is the player they need, not Florian Wirtz. Florian Wirtz is too clever for Liverpool. I mean, what is he going to do there?
Uh, no, Josh. It's oh my God. Yeah, sorry. It's not Man City. It's Liverpool. They've signed Kerekes.
Yeah. Yes. Now
They've signed
that's a
Frimpong.
player they really
So
needed.
full back positions are fully now stocked. And now they have what an attacker in Florian Wirtz. Although I do not agree the amount of money they paid for him. I think it's still ridiculous, very, very, very ridiculous. Bayern Munich wouldn't have paid that much. Never,
Hi,
never.
hi, Amy Prowler, you're back.
Emi Prowler
Yeah,
was in
we're
the
back
comment
too.
asking.
Eh?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's my people. She's coming home soon, man. I'm gonna buy her a Rolex.
Rolex. By the Rolex, not the watch, but a
No, not
Rolex.
the watch, not the watch. Chapati, eggs rolled in chapati.
Uh, uh, Eggs fried, rolled in chapati with a mix of onions and raw tomatoes with a bit of some salt.
Yeah. The dirtier, the tastier.
And after uncle, who's uncle? Joshua
yo,
uncle.
yo. What up, bro? Peace, man. Don't. Yeah. Isaac shouldn't get you going at me because Liverpool is Liverpool.
Josh, stop being sarcastic. Those guys have won the EPL this season. Give them their flowers.
I know. I give them flowers. It's not easy winning an EPL title without tragedy happening.
So you're saying,
It's not that
Vince,
easy, though.
no, let me
It's
break it
not
down.
that easy.
He's saying the other time you won the EPL, there was COVID. People were dying in millions. This time around, the Pope died. So you only win when there's a tragedy. That's what he's.
I know, man. So you gotta give them flowers. Oh, why do you guys not go live often, Emmy Prowler? As in, you should actually forgive the both of us for that.
We do.
But we do go often. We do go regularly. It's
Almost.
yeah, the schedules just got mixed up and it became a bit difficult. But
Yeah.
we're back. We're here, and yeah,
I think if there is a day that we usually take a chill off is a Sunday, but sometimes we also go back.
yeah.
This time around, we had a few things. The new big flop for Liverpool, 150 million.
I know. I
Telling you, I
know.
cannot wait for Florian Wirtz to flop. By the way, I want to
What do
go.
you mean you can't wait for him to flop? I know the English media is going to make sure he flops, but that kid is so good.
He's good.
As in, they are
But he
going
wanted.
to push the story for him to flop. But guess
Do you
what?
think he was the best, rather the right move, Josh, to go, or you should have gone to Bayern? Because Bayern was the
No,
first team to interest.
no.
Maybe in
Liverpool could be a good team for him to go. But when you look at Liverpool, how does it play? I mean, why is Florian Wirtz needed in such a team? For me, I tell you, and you laugh that I want the good things for myself, but I could see Florian Wirtz flourish at Manchester United in those 210 roles because it is a definite position that is out there for him to flourish. I mean, this is what he can do, and this is what he does, and there's a role for him to play like that. Now, the fluidity and mobility of Liverpool in their front three, they don't require that 10, but the kid is so mobile, he can play on in any of those positions. The problem that I see with Florian Wirtz going to Liverpool for that kind of money, I mean, the Premier League is going to expect Florian Wirtz to score 20 goals a season, and he's not a goal scorer. He's not a 20 goal scorer. He's going to be doing other things, but the Premier League just won't let him go because his stats will not match up the 140 million. But for Declan Rice, who was bought 100 million and he was worth say 30 million at the time, he
say
has lived up to the bidding. I mean, he's average, but
that,
you know they
that
talk
man is a
about
legend.
him,
That man is a legend. He scored 2 free kicks against Real
and he
Madrid in the
became and he
Champions
became
League.
he be,
Talking about.
somehow he ended up in the Champions League team of the season because of the free kicks against Madrid. I do not understand.
I don't think he was the
Ahead
Champions
of
League.
Yao Neves. The jokes on these guys, though.
Anyway, once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Just let me know, please, what the comments section is saying. Josh, by the way, Rasmus Højlund 2 days ago said, as far as he understands, he has a contract with Manchester United until 2030, and he's still a Man United player, and he cannot wait to play next season. That was
Peace.
Rasmus for you.
Rasmus Højlund. I mean, we're going to find a solution for you. You're going to leave the club.
Peace is hammering on the neck, on the head.
You guys were busy playing like Uganda Cranes, or we almost got it. I keep saying this. Good thing I caught you this time saying this stuff about liver winning pool. But well, let me rest. Let me rest for now because you've signed Florian Wirtz. I mean, but 140 million. Please don't expect 20 goals.
I don't
Vince
think
is
he'll
too
flop.
good. Low.
He's
I
very
don't
good.
think he'll flop. Yeah. Me too. He will not flop. But the thing is, the pressure is going to be for him to give those numbers. You remember when Pogba came to United for
To
high fee?
justify that price tag,
Pogba did play well at Man United, but because he was not scoring goals, I mean, all pundits were looking at
he
this
played
is the
well, but he could not play.
savior. He should be scoring. He should be doing this.
Josh,
But the thing is, you can say that at Liverpool, the team is a bit settled, and maybe he will just seamlessly glide into it. I hope we get Gyokeres. I heard he's angry because they won't respect the gentleman agreement.
That is global
Yeah,
boy.
but it looks like the gentleman agreement is respected, but he was given a wrong one by his agents.
Come
Yeah,
on,
they
just
don't.
they're giving you
Yo!
gypsy money.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Big up, big up, big up.
Yo, shout out to
Uh,
you, shout out to you, shout out to you,
do
Josh.
you
Anyway,
think Man United could sign Dominic?
no,
Oh my God!
no,
Oh my
no, no.
God!
He's a
No,
solid upcoming talent.
Global
Don't
boy.
get me
No,
wrong.
no, no, no.
No, 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 no. Honestly,
Upcoming talent. This is like his
no.
sixth season at
How old is that
fading.
guy? I think he's around 26 years old, unless I'm mistaken.
Could even be 29.
Josh, stop the
Wirtz
banter,
is
man.
a good player, but I think 150 million is too much. That's the thing, though. He's a
Yeah,
very good player, but
and
150
Josh,
million.
that price tag is
Oh,
going to weigh
oh,
heavy
oh,
on him.
oh, oh. Yo, YK Romiat
What
is
did he
better
say?
than he is better than Musiala in his opinion. Musiala
Who?
is something else. Yeah, Florian Wirtz has done it, but Musiala is something else.
No, Josh, he's talking about who? Dominic what? Calvin.
No, no,
Calvin.
no, no. He's not talking about Dominic. He's talking
No.
about no, no. He can't be. He
Check
can't
the
be
comment
talking.
section. Check
He
the
can't be
comment section.
talking.
Check the comment section. Check.
He
That's
can't
why,
be talking about Dominic. He's talking about Florian Wirtz because
bro.
Dominic cannot be better than Musiala.
I'm going to hide. No, seriously. I think he's talking
Please.
about Mateta.
No, 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 no. Liverpool have missed the target for Liverpool need a world class number 9, not a number 10. I believe you, Kedali. I mean,
That is true.
that's
I think
not what
Havertz
they
can play
need.
the 10 role, but they need a sharp 9. You know, they need I don't know
Yeah.
why they're even going in for
What
players.
happened to but in their defense, when you have a player like Salah and Luis Diaz and they're banging in the goals the way they're banging in the goals, then maybe even when you have a guy who floats around the front spaces like Florian Wirtz, you're good enough. You don't need a striker because Mo Salah can get you what 20 goals a season, and Luis Diaz can get you double digits on the better side. So I mean, yeah. What happened to the man in the Argentina jersey? His body was shaking vigorously due to
Due
the
to that
excitement of
excitement,
the Gyokeres news.
I just want to make sure he's okay. He's talking about Pope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's okay. He's okay now. He's okay. Yeah, you guys let the news sink in. Like, yeah.
He's fine. He's okay. He's okay. He's fine. Yeah, Josh. I think United should also get a midfielder. Understand Atlanta is ready to let go of Edison for only 36 million pounds, and he's one of those players that I think we should get.
These claims are crazy, guys. Are you guys okay, or did you wake up drunk?
About what?
About Musiala,
No, it
Musiala, that
wasn't
thing.
us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But she's talking in the comment section. And Peace says, anyhow, nice to see you guys again. Ciao, have to go to bed now, but please talk about your team. Perhaps there's nothing left.
Now check. This one is always coming with a juggler. Oh, always.
Global boy, yeah, global boy. I can understand if you say you're a little drunk because,
I thought he
yo,
was talking about who?
Calvin
Who
Lewin.
Calvin?
No, 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 Lewin, no, 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 no. Yo, guys like 29 and he called him a young upcoming
He's 26.
talent.
Liverpool midfield is very. Oh yeah, it's very good. You know, Gravenberch has been a revelation under Ancelotti this season. He's done incredibly
Uh,
well, even way more, much better under Klopp. This Argentine that is, I understand Madrid could,
McAllister.
yeah, Madrid could be interested because Xabi Alonso is a great admirer of McAllister. So I don't know how true that is, but if Madrid points a finger at you, but that would be mean. I mean, you've already had them with Trent Arnold. Now you take McAllister. you
I
know.
know.
But their midfield is superb. They have a very great midfield. They have a very great midfield. Bro, come on, come on, come on. Global
What's the
boy.
news on Show and Sancho? Yeah,
So
those
they
are the
won.
players we have failed to find a solution for as of now, but I do believe we shall find a solution in the
Toilet
long
paper
run.
bonds. So,
Carlos Baleba, yeah, Carlos Baleba. I need, yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy.
and Josh, I think he didn't start the stream with us. Who? Global. Let me tell him about
Ati,
Sancho.
Ati, you're looking sharp tonight, Uncle Jazz. Then, Emi Prowler. Ati, why everybody his uncle now? Yo, you said they've been sipping something, yeah?
She's nice.
Can Man United 3-4-2?
Hmm?
Can Man United 3-4-2? Maybe can Man United play 3-4-2?
3-4-2. I think maybe 3-4-2-1. Hmm?
Yeah, yeah.
The one that we're currently playing. Josh, about just to reply Global about Sancho, I call him the prodigal son. He has officially returned
Please,
home
please stop calling
today.
him the prodigal son.
Chelsea paid the 5 million fine for not or for bleaching, the obligation, the contract obligation to buy. And yeah, they don't want anything to do with him. They have given us our problem. It's your problem. Deal with it, however you deal with it. But he has suitors from Saudi. That is Al Hilal. By the Al Hilal has been rejected by everyone. Bruno Fernandes, Victor Gyokeres. There's another player. I'm forgetting who it is. So, but they're interested in Jadon Sancho, Josh, from what I understand. Um, uh, then
You know why I say you
Borussia
shouldn't
Dortmund is
call.
also interested in Jadon Sancho. So I mean, he always finds his form every time he goes to
I,
Germany.
I, I
Specifically
actually
Borussia
feel
Dortmund.
offended. I feel offended when you keep calling Jadon Sancho a prodigal son because he is not repentant at all. Me, I don't like players who adulterate my club. You cannot adulterate my club, and I continue to have you in my thoughts. I actually
By
don't
the
think about Jadon Sancho.
I
I
still
don't.
say this for a player to remove the fact that he removed everything that it's got to do or that links him to Manchester United from
Oh,
all his social media handles. He's shitty, man. He's shitty. He shouldn't come back. Josh, what are you saying? Oh, what's in the comment section?
yeah, that's what I want to show you, man. Because this is it. Where do you see United ranking in the Premier League next season with a trio of Cunha,
Oh,
Mbuemo, and Gyokeres? Bro, eh? Muchuzi mix.
cooking,
Muchuzi
cooking.
mix.
When
Real
you
cooking. And
super,
now, let me paint you a picture. The guy
go.
standing behind them, the guy
Yeah,
standing behind them, yeah,
yeah.
in midfield is
Mm-hmm.
Bruno Fernandes. The right
Magnifico.
Now, the right wing back is Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo is the right
Yellow.
wing back. You dig? Yeah. At the back, we have Lenny Yoro, we have Mazraoui, and we have Licha,
The butcher.
the butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
The only problem,
I'm not so
just go on, go on, go on, go on.
I'm not so sure about the left wing back, but I would play Diego Leon ahead of Dogu. I've not
No,
seen Diego Leon play, but Dogu still has some work to do in the preseason
he's
for
pro.
him
He's
to
pro.
convince
I
me
understand.
that that is his sport.
But
Okay,
just
then
okay.
guess
First,
what?
mm-hmm.
Guess what?
Now the three,
You know
the
now
trio.
the three in front. Yeah, we can call on the godfathers of football, we can call on the gods of football, and you have reference because when you choose to go Cameroon, you can call Roger Miller, you can call Patrick Mboma. That ghost can enter Brian Mbeumo, and Samuel Eto'o Phillips will be the one who has showed up on the
Cook,
night. You know,
cook, cook,
you
cook.
can call Neymar, you can call Ronaldinho, you can call Ronaldo Fenomeno, and those ghosts can enter Matias
Mad.
Cunha for a moment and he can lift the team. Bruno Fernandes will no longer create chances, he will assist. You know, the chances that he creates, a season ends when he has created 42 chances. This
Preach,
time he
preach,
will have
preach,
42
preach.
assists, 32 assists, because Gyökeres doesn't waste time in front of goal. He's calm, he's composed, and he
He's
knows what
cool,
to do in front of
good in
goal.
the air,
I mean,
fast, technical, technically
yeah. So,
gifted. Shoots from outside the box, inside the
so
box.
Amy
Great
Prowler,
finish,
I mean, to
clinical.
answer you, our chances are very. The conversation becomes a top four finish, and with the first 5 games that we play, then we start looking at being title contenders because that front three,
There you go.
yo, even when we've not gotten a midfielder. So I don't know. Isaac, what do you think? Where do you see us with
I
that
think,
top?
bro, you said everything. For all what I can say is, if we get those guys, midfield, you talked about Bruno Fernandes. Bring another Brazilian from Atlanta. That is
Ederson.
Ederson. Get Onana, kick him out of the goal. Bring a better keeper. Huh?
Oh, oh,
Cooking,
that's what we need to do. We need to
cooking.
first get rid of Onana.
We need to get rid of Onana. We are going to be cooking, bro. We shall cook people.
You're
I can't
killing
wait to play
global.
Arsenal,
You're
man.
killing global boy with your prodigal son jazz, man. You can't believe you called Sancho prodigal son, just like me. Yeah. YK Romeo he needs to get slapped. Sancho is a rat. Max,
Max, what up?
the guy in the blue shirt looks
Uh-uh.
happy today.
I'm
Yeah,
always
yeah, yeah.
happy.
He's happy.
Always happy. Uh, See, the other season was so bad that I
I
always
think
had to look sad every
I
time it
know.
was.
I think Kedali is asking, can Man United 3-4-3 midfield have to be power fast with class like Liverpool or Chelsea?
Just to say something on that,
Mm,
for such a formation 3-5-2, 3-4-3, 3-4-2-1, 3-4-1-2, for such formations to work out very good, you need very fast wing backs. Okay, you need
yeah,
very fast wing backs. Also, Josh, you need very fast tens, because those tens, whenever we're under attack, whenever we're being pressed, not actually pressed, but whenever we're defending, those tens sometimes come back also try to help. From the left side to the right side. And whenever we win the ball back and we have the ball, they have to be ready to run and speed very fast. And I see that in Brian Mbwemo. I see that in Matthias Cunha. I see a hat trick the other side, courtesy of Gyokeres. My God, I don't know.
actually, the thing is, when you choose to play in a 3-4-2-1 formation, it means that
Not
that's
three,
why
four.
actually we're getting a very physical players who have been in the league and they know how to operate in the league. Because
Yeah,
for the system to work, yes, you have to have high
you need
flying
to
wing backs,
you need to
and
hit the
then
ground running right away.
exactly, and then the midfielders should have a lot of legs and lungs to be able to cover the spaces. But
Mm.
because there are only two midfielders and most teams play with three midfielders, you need those two tens to cover the spaces to deny the defenders to play balls through into midfield. So, I mean, you have to press really early. You can have actually very many numbers of your players. If you saw how we played against Aston Villa in the last game before we broke off, I mean, that is a game that could give you an imprint of what Amorim would like his side to play. Because at a certain point, Mason Mount, Casemiro, and Bruno Fernandes, and all these players, we had about 7 players in the other box of the other guys when they had the ball. So it's easy for us to win the ball back and use the ball. So we only need better players to make up the ground when maybe we are caught off guard. But for me, I think there's no problem with a 3-4-2-1 formation. If you have the good players, you do have the good players and they can manage to play. Then could Adam Watson be a possible signing this summer? Not at
Oh,
all.
not at all.
He's a
He,
player that I
he
love,
doesn't have
but
a release clause, Josh. He's very, very expensive. I understand Crystal Palace won't let him go anything less than not even 80, 100 mil. Case
yeah,
study,
which is
Declan Rice, West Ham ripped. That's very good money. So, Crystal Palace, they say he doesn't have a release clause. Anything less than 100 mil, he's not leaving. But he's very young. He's versatile, Josh. He would be the
yeah.
perfect signing for our midfield, Josh. He would do very,
Yeah,
very well.
Kedali is going on and on at Cunha, Mbomo, Victor Gyokeres. Man United have to win the EPL.
100%, Josh. Okay,
Butcher
but no,
top four.
but at least top four. Okay, top five. I don't really want to sound it.
Yo, Man City has gone shopping, bro. I want to believe you guys. I thought you would actually move to top 10. I was hopeful. Yo, peace. I mean, these tweets are not going to be very easy for you next season. Believe you me, as in quote me today, these tweets are not going to be very easy for you next season because we're going to mop the floor with you. Just wait for once you see Gyokeres as turned up. Gyokeres, oh my God. Just take a bow, apologize, and we can move on.
But yeah, Josh, so far, I think Amarimu's first signing was the kid Diego Leon from Paraguay, if I remember very well. Then the
Yeah,
second signing was Patrick Dogu.
Patrick
The
Delgu.
third signing now is Matias Cunha. And looks like if everything goes well, it will be Brian Umbuemo. And who knows, because United have been one that 70 million euros won't crack Sporting Lisbon for us to get Victor Gyokeres, and there's been now there's a bit of tension between the club, the fans, and the player himself who has already showed his desire to leave the club and
At least
allegedly wants to join his former manager Ruben Amorim at Manchester United. So
At
hopefully,
least that's good. That's good. Mbomo might be going to Spurs with Thomas Frank. No, that is not true. He's not going anywhere. He was very clear.
no,
Yeah,
he's
we're
not.
gonna be cooking. We're gonna be cooking.
Harley Hemsden, Josh, you said we are signing too many kids. I think they're trying to build for the future. Do not
No,
forget
they're
Omar
trying.
Radde
They're
said
trying
Man
to
United.
get players.
Do not
They're trying
forget
to
Omar
get
Radde
players we
said.
can get money from.
Do not forget Omar Radde said United will be winning the EPL in 2028.
Yeah, yeah,
Any
yeah, yeah, yeah.
formation, you get your
He
team.
said 2028, but Ruben Amorim has other ideas.
I don't know why Peace. Why do you keep on pitching Man United? Any formation you get your team into doesn't get you into top 10. Still, it's discipline and self motivation. I mean, you've tried. Okay,
Yo, yo,
let's
peace,
wait, Josh.
peace. This time things are different. This time things are different.
We
You
have
know,
Brent,
there
we have
was
Matheus Cunha.
no
Mbeumo is
before
about
we
to
signed Matthias Cunha, there's
Gyokeres.
something that happened in Manchester.
Yeah,
Yeah, we thought that Sheikh Jassim was going to come with all this money and throw it at Manchester United and transform us, but God had other ideas. I mean,
Ineos,
Lady Luck fell for us, and Sheikh Jassim didn't get the club. But though Ineos
Ineos
did not, though Ineos did not get what we wanted, but at least they negotiated to manage the affairs of the
of the
football operations of the club, which we were all dying for. So peace. I'm telling you that for the first time we do have things that are deliberate at the football
wait,
club, and this is the
Josh,
biggest football club in world football. So if we get our affairs in order, believe
preach,
you me, we shall be
preach.
mopping the floor with you
Not to
properly.
forget, next season is going to be the best season or the right season where you're going to see us coming with the other vibe of Amorim, 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 Amorim. You know,
Amorim
Amorim is
is
here, Amorim
ill.
is there, signing Victor Yokore. Yo,
And mbwemo, kunya,
yeah, we got top six at least. We got to get top six. I think, yeah, we're going to get
No,
there.
top four. Jokeres and Bomo in to and Ederson. I
Yeah, I
don't
wish
know.
we can. I,
We
I
can't
think he's
get
one of
all
those.
this money.
He's one of that piece that is missing, in
Yeah,
midfield,
but we
George. I
can't
mean,
get all that money. Onana, Shaw, Mount, Rashford, Ganacho, Sancho, out money in.
Tyrell Malacia
Yo,
is there,
the problem with the guys at Man United, they did give people very huge contracts that they don't want to leave.
silly contracts. Yeah, Shaw is just enjoying money. By the way, he's talked about Mason Mount.
Yo, Dr. Footyverse. Yo, bro, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, but yeah, you just know that we do have Gyokeres pending, and Brandon Bomo is coming after the week.
Yeah, who do you think who do you think we're going to sign in the midfield?
In I don't think that we are going to be signing after we
Breach,
sign.
breach, breach. Max
After,
TV, breach,
yes,
breach. Tell him.
yeah. It's coming home. It's coming home. After we sign Mbomo and Gyokeres, I think we're going to be trying to offload the players. And I think the next position that we should be signing a player should be the goalkeeper before we even think about the midfielder. Because much as we do need a midfielder, the midfield that I have at Manchester United, even if we are short, we are not in so many competitions. So I can understand if we don't buy a player and go into the season and wait to buy the right player, in the January window or in the summer when we do have some money, because we do have Toby Collier coming through. We do have Kobe Maino. We expect to have changed his. I understand that he went on holiday with a conditioning, with a strength conditioning coach from the club provided by Ruben Amorim. So he expects him to actually maybe condition himself in a manner that he can be able to play in midfield and stuff like that. So we do have Toby Collier. We do have Kobe Mainu, Ogate, Fernandez, Matias Cunha can drop and play in midfield with Zaxi playing up top. I am just
Oh, we
saying
have
that
Zaxi, by the way. We have Zaxi.
yes, but I'm just saying
But
that
I don't
the
want.
solutions, the
Mm,
solutions might be there for a midfielder within the squad. Okay,
mm.
if we don't have the money right now, so we buy the three players up front and go get a goalkeeper and maybe a centre back. Then, if we do manage to sell the players that we sell, we can go get Ederson. But for me, I do want to have a goalkeeper first.
I also want that, Josh. But again, in the same breath, I would love to have a midfielder, Josh, a new midfield. I think, I don't know, because Casemiro doesn't have the legs anymore. By the way, he should be one of those
Yeah,
players.
Doctor Footivas says,
But he should
sorry,
leave. No, no, he says,
that Gyokeres is going to cost a bit too much.
well,
Yeah,
hopefully.
but that's how the cookie crumbles, man. You don't get strikers that cheap.
Hey, peace. Take your players to.
To PE apprenticeship, training, and perhaps mental health rehabilitation to get Manu back on track. It's so much pain watching your team play, but hope one. Anyhow, you see, for you should also take into account that some of us got to watch Liverpool win a Champions League trophy, which you call a classic, with players like Henchos, Sami Hipia. I mean,
Mm.
very basic average players, Karaga, and somehow it is talked about like a classic, and but it was such a boring game for the team that won. It was a beautiful game for AC Milan, even if they lost the game anyway. I think we can still get Gyokeres if we sell Garnacho and Antonio and Rashford. Sancho will be almost impossible to sell, and I can see any other major sales at Dr. Futives.
It's going to be very hard
Declan
to sell.
Rice and Caicedo, the best to play 3-4-3. Yeah, I can agree with that though.
It's going to be very hard, Josh, to sell Jadon Sancho. That is true. It's going to be very hard to sell players like. It's going to be very hard to sell players like um, uh, Rashford because they are not suitors. No one wants to sign Rashford, so it's going to be a bit tricky. But let's wait and see how things will turn out. It's not going to be easy. That's all I can say. Things are going to be really hard. But at least if United can close both Mbuemo and Gyokeres on time, although with Gyokeres, I understand we need to get sales. We need to sell some players. I think it will be amazing. It will be amazing. And the only places that I would really love to sort out again would be the keeper. I don't trust Onana. I don't like Onana. He's I don't know what he's too clumsy. He's too clumsy, very very clumsy. So I'd prefer to have someone different to come in. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I don't know who's going to come, but I'd prefer to have a player like I'd prefer to have a player like um, I don't know. I don't see a keeper. If it's a keeper, Johan Garcia has joined Barcelona already, and there's a bit of war between Ter Stegen and Barcelona. Because he doesn't like how he's being treated. He feels he's being disrespected. He told them he's ready to leave if they give him his 42 million euros cash down. And all that stuff. There's a bit of a rift there, and the fans also have been howling at him. Insults and all that because he has barely played. But I think he's a good keeper, honestly speaking. Would I take him over Onana? I'll take him. I'll take him. I'll take him over Onana. But if Emiliano Martinez, the Argentine goalkeeper, our national goalkeeper, is still available and also still available still available for him to be sold or bought from Aston Villa, I think I'll take him. He's already EPL proven. He's a very good stopper. He's very good when it comes to saving penalties. He's aggressive. He's a bit of a bully. You've seen him when someone is going to score a penalty. He tries to threaten them, intimidate them, do those funny things. Um, he's one to look out for. So yeah, I would take him. I would take him. I would have him. I would have him over. I would have him over Onana. Honestly, I'm tired of Onana. I don't want Onana staying at all.
And then I gotta go.
Onana needs to leave. So let's wait and see. Who knows? You never know. Uh, Peace says, what is Peace saying? He says, sorry, she says, Peace says, see what I'm talking about. If someone needs to stop to drop 10 pounds and is still participating, then I don't see Manu up there soon. Hope for a miracle. Peace, put some respect on Man United. We know you want the trophy, you being a Liverpool fan, but put some respect on Man United. Okay? We are likely to do something next season. Wait, when we sign all those players, it's going to be fire. It's going to be huge. It's going to be competitive. First of all, matches. It's very sad that United is not going to be competing in all these other competitions, the Champions League. Okay, in Europe. I would just say that it's look at it on the brighter note. We are going to have all that concentration just we need. We are going to have our players resting enough. You get it? We are going to be concentrating on the Premier League. Of course, not winning it, but at least finishing top four. I would say that's where I see Man United. Those are the standards. We are going to be concentrating on the FA or even Carabao, but I don't look at Carabao. Maybe FA, but to me, it's the EPL, and it will always be the EPL. Although, right now,
Yeah.
as things are, it's very tricky. It's very, very tricky. I just don't
No,
see
it
it.
makes for good reading if a manager wins a trophy every now and then. I mean, if we do get an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, those are the trophies that are available for us to compete for. And Manchester United is known for winning things. I mean, if we do finish in the better places in the Premier League, and then we go ahead to win a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup, I mean, yeah, that is a good season for us.
Yeah, Kadali. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it will be only EPL, so we shall have time to re-strategize. We shall have, we shall regroup. We shall. I think it's good for us. I mean, it's bad, but we've seen Arsenal come back after this happened to them, and ever since then, they've looked strong. Only that they keep winning the second position trophy as the trophy and beating Man United. Those are the only two trophies that Arsenal wins.
Have you addressed Ole agencies?
No, 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 not yet. It's still
By the
on.
way, Ole,
It's in
you
the
know
works.
Ole agency is an Arsenal fan, eh? So
He's
he
always
enjoyed
trolling.
he enjoyed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so much. So he's like, this is
He
an
trolled. I remember
agency.
him trolling. But Josh,
Yeah,
Benjamin Sesko is close to joining Arsenal, from what I understand. Leipzig wants 60. Is it 62? 65 million pounds. They don't want no cutbacks or nothing. They want the full amount. I mean,
and
as per
you should actually be very confident because Arsenal has the money, and Mikel Arteta is more interested in Benjamin Sesko than
Gyokeres
Victor
or any other
Gyokeres.
striker.
Yeah, so Andrea is the sporting director. He's comfortable that he will get the deal signed for Benjamin Sesko very soon on. But the problem is also on the monies that Leipzig is asking for, because these English clubs have come to town and they want the services of their most prized assets. They are thinking twice about the monies that they want to sell these players, because they see that if you do ask for a little bit more, the teams are desperate for those players, and they'll get them. But I think at the end of the day, Arsenal will do just enough to get that money.
Look, they have the money. Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and when has Man City by the not even had them? By those
Then this
guys.
one is a winner. Oh yeah, by the way, earlier on, I think there was a comment in the section of the signing all these players, but the Premier League must win the 115 charges, because I mean other clubs will just sue them. But
Yeah,
do you think
they're very good
I
lawyers.
I told you last time that I don't think that the Premier League will be able to actually bite. I don't think they'll be able to buy it. But J Panda says, asks something very interesting. Why people talking about strikers when we can't even wrap up the deal for Mbomo, and you trust this club to sign a proven striker when all is monitor and following? I think, to be fair, J Panda, I mean, this season has been much better than the previous seasons. Actually, since Ineos came in, since I started to see a structure at the club, at least there are things that are deliberate this time around than the times before. We used to have Ed Woodward just walking about all over Europe as if he was advertising some cologne or something like that, which had labels of Manchester United. And I mean, he was just overpaying for players, a very bad negotiator, signing players on the last day of the window. I mean, the manager, in the case of Mourinho, because this I heard from him, would ask for tier A, but then he would get tier D. I mean, it was bad, but it looks like this time around, at least Ineos first tried to get in the people to formulate a structure that is capable of running the football club. Yes, they could have made mistakes here and there with Dan Ashworth and stuff like that, but I still commend them for having understood that he was not the right guy, and they fired him there and then. Yes, it cost us a bit of money here and there, and we lost money, but it is good that they identified that he was not the right guy, and we need the right guys in place at Manchester United to do the right things.
Josh, it
We
costs.
did sign.
Don't say just money, Josh. That was a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah,
11,
yeah. But even, yes,
is it
even if it
11 or
was a lot
9?
of money, what is the cost of business? I mean, do you stay with Dan Ashworth and be timid to make the right decision so you make more bad decisions in front, or you accept, cut your losses, and then regroup? That is what Ineos did. And for me, in business, there's always those mistakes and stuff like that, but you should accept that it is made and you move on. Anyhow, um, the 5 players that we did sign last summer, they're all players who are very valuable to the team that we have at the
Mm-mm,
moment.
mm-mm.
Yes, yeah. Apart from Onana, who was not, Onana didn't even come last season.
Yeah, he
All the
didn't.
five, all the 5 players have
There's
been
Lenny
very
Euro.
vital, and you
There's
actually
Ugarte.
see, yes,
There's
we did sign Lenny
Chesney,
Euro first, then we signed
Mazraoui.
Mazraoui and Delict. Then we
Mm-hmm.
no, Lenny Euro, Joshua Zakzi, Mazraoui, Delict, and then Manu Ugarte. These are
Josh,
all players you see
let's have some
have a
facts. Look,
future.
I love Joshua Zaxi, but I think he started getting better in the second. I would say in the last. I don't know. First of all, the first half of the
Bro,
season, he was poor. He was shitty.
bro, bro,
He was
bro.
shitty. It's only
Look,
the second
look,
half of the season that's when he started doing so good, holding on to the ball so well, Josh.
bro,
The pass and everything.
bro.
But him and Rasmus Hoyland really, they made
First,
us.
listen. Don't put him with Rasmus Hoyland. Please speak about Joshua alone. He's my namesake. You can't just throw him around with Rasmus Hoyland. Just speak about him alone so I can tell you. He's
I
Dutch,
retract my
he's my
statement.
namesake, and he's a 10. You get, he's a 9.5, a very unique profile. You see, the thing that I'm trying to tell you that all these players are value addition to the club is not how they turned out when they came to the club. I'm talking about the profiles, the right profiles of players that you would want to have at your football club. There's always that period of adaptation, acclimatization, a new league, and stuff like that. Maybe you can struggle for 3 months or something like that. This is a guy who came to a club and played under 3 managers in his first season. So you accept all those things, but yo,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, we should keep him.
that
I
guy
like him.
is a proper bowler.
A good. I like him. I like him. He has proved to me in the second half of the season. I really miss him. By the way, I miss him when he wasn't playing. He's a very good player. He knows how to hold on to the
Proper
ball,
bowler, proper
beat
bowler.
players. He knows how to control the ball. He's a very good passer. It's just a bit of finishing that is lacking. Because I mean, unlike Rasmus Højlund, I don't know what Inter Milan is doing, but from what I understand, they are willing to pay 35 million pounds. But of course, first he has to go. Loan staff. I don't know what they're doing. They should take him very fast.
See, Dr. Footyverse, do you guys use
You
the
get
restroom
the
today?
rest of
I
I
don't
don't
want
want
anyone to start shaking like the Argentina man. I still think he left due to his bone home, man. Made me scared for him. No, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
we should bring Pope back.
Yeah, Declan Rice and Moises Caicedo for me, the perfect to midfield to play. Yes.
Very good, very good. But I think they do the same role. Although Declan Rice is very good going forward.
No, Caicedo is different, bro.
No, he sits like really sits with Caicedo.
Yeah.
He sits.
What do you guys think of Aiden
Oh,
Heaven?
pure
Just like
heaven,
his name, pure
pure
heaven.
heaven. What a gift from Arsenal, man. Chido Obi Martin, Aiden Heaven. What? Thank you, Arsenal. Thank you very much. Those are kids to look out for, players to look out for, future prospects. Carter
I
still
think.
no. No, 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 no. Carter, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, but no.
No.
We need to win the Premier League after next season. It's only realistic. Uncle, please hear me out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
Since when
yeah,
did
yeah.
you start calling you uncle?
Definitely, definitely. How sure are you it's not you? But
Max,
I
who's
do
uncle?
I do understand though.
Uh,
Ruben
Robert,
Amorim,
yeah, how sure it's
Amorim.
not me? No, I don't think it's me because I wasn't away. You
Yeah,
know,
at Nusula, I think we have a chance. We are
I
having a great window so far.
I think we have a
And
chance. We're having a great window. So, but
and
yeah,
pieces falling on the floor.
what I think because of the uncle thing.
No, because of we're going to have a great season. I'm very
Uh,
concerned about Luke Shaw. His stomach has been
bro, leave toilet paper bones alone.
a big concern for me. Was such him and I've been told if he didn't drop 10.
Hey, man,
Bro,
look,
man. Hey. No,
yo,
forget Luke Shaw. Actually,
okay,
I didn't like the fact that he started that Europa League final. I
Josh,
mean,
let's go through the comments real quick, please.
yeah. Man United midfield is crab like Izonana.
Angel Gomez signs for Olympic Marseille, 3-year deal.
Mm,
Okay, there was rumor of him coming back to Man United. No,
Are
thank you.
you guys confident with our youth talent?
You know, Ineos is shaking up things. You know, they're letting go of whatever craft had been uh, made by the Woodwards, the John, is it Matt Jude and all that. Ineos is sweeping the broom. Even not only those, but they've told you they've laid over 350 staff. You know, that is very good. I think by that keeps and puts the team back on track. I mean, we are saving money, and people were asking how Man United is able to sign all these players, and I'm forgetting, Josh, there's a team Ineos hired that enables Man United to beat the PSR. Josh, I'm forgetting the name, but
Yeah.
incredible work from Ineos, incredible. I'm super
No,
excited about Wema. I
this
wish United go to Mohamed
This one
Kudus.
you gotta see first. Did Uncle in the Grey Hat order pizza? He better not get the Luke Shaw belly. He has it already.
Really, really,
I'm happy we're getting an experienced striker.
bro.
He
What's the
has it
violence?
already, man.
What's the violence for?
Hello. Max TV started the violence. Like Romeo. I mean, yeah, he has it. Uncle in Grey Hat looks happy to be alive. It's the pizza. It's the pizza on its way, man. He got the bill.
I go, you guys. Oh my god, you guys like.
he, got, he, got, he got the bell. The pizza had arrived, so he's happy to be alive.
Let's go back.
Yo, I, can you believe this guy? He's happy to be alive.
Josh, now let's go back.
Uh,
Josh,
okay, thanks, guys. I wish we didn't get rid of Dan Ashworth. He had good ideas. No, bro. For me, I don't know the reason why he was fired, but the fact that at a certain point, it was rumored that when we needed to have fired Eric Ten Hag and hire a new manager, he was talking about us looking for a data analyst,
Mm-hmm.
as in what do they call it?
Yeah, no.
Subcontracting a
Uh-huh.
company to get a
Yeah.
data analyst. And for me, I believe I'm with Sam Jim Ratcliffe on this, because in the rumor, it is rumored that Sir Jim Ratcliffe demanded that Dan Ashworth was brought to the club
To
to
do that
ensure
exact role.
that the club has data analysts for themselves. They're not outsourcing and buying other players. And I do believe that, yes, at the end of the day, he started talking about people like Gareth Southgate and stuff like that. I mean,
Uh,
yes, we would have finished in a better position last season, but we would have no hope, no future, because that guy would have littered our club with just English players,
I think
the
he was
Jadon
also my.
Sanchos.
That is true. That is very true. Anyway, once again, guys, please do. John, any comments left, real quick?
Real quick, do you think we shall buy Baleba?
No, I don't think we are going to buy him.
And I think, how do you see Konya Mbwemo helping Rasmus or Zakzi?
Who said that?
If we don't get Max TV, if we don't get Gyokeres, Rasmus should leave. Rasmus should leave.
I think he's going to leave.
Yeah, Lee Lex says, yo, cheesy. Uncle Jazz, could Mason Greenwood ever make a return to United? I wish he could. It is difficult. It is difficult under the circumstances. I mean, even Jamaica, even playing for Jamaica has become a bit political. Yet he should be able to play for his country.
I think he will play. If he wants to play, he will play, Josh. If
He
he wants
does
to play,
want to play, but there's all these question marks around him
because I
playing
don't
for
trust
Jamaica.
Jamaica is like one of those, no disrespect, but anyway, I won't say. But Jamaica is not a serious national team. We've had
A
Leon Bailey.
football national team?
Yeah, Leon Bailey crucified them, saying they barely provide, kits for the national team. Transporting them is an issue. The facilities are very poor.
I know, but
He
it is
killed
it.
them.
Yeah,
He
but
ripped into them. So
it is true because of the circumstances in the country, the economy and stuff like that, the bad politics, bad governance and stuff like that. So yeah, shit happens, yo. Will Ineos give Robin Amorim enough time for us to make a
I think
comeback?
I think he has only this season.
He has a year and a half on his deal, but I think he should be given more time. Greenwood need to just stay away from United. Yeah, that's for the best. But us fans, we do love him. So, guys, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, um, keep those notifications coming through so you can know when we're here. We apologize for not having been here in the last 4 days, but we normally do this because we do enjoy this, and
We
you
enjoy.
guys' company
Shout out to
is the
everyone that has
best.
been in the comment
Yo,
section. Global
shout outs. Yo,
Peace,
Max TV. That guy is
Max.
going to bend that pizza now. Now that we're going up, he's going to bend that pizza.
Shout out to everyone that has been in the comment section, man. It's been a pleasure hosting you guys, rather being on the stream with you guys. Please do subscribe, turn on the notifications.
We do go
Let us
live once every day.
yeah.
Once
We
every
go
day.
live. At least we try. We will be going. Maybe a Sunday, but other days we will be going. Come
Yeah,
on,
once every day,
Even
five
right
days a
now,
week.
come back in case a breaking deal. Like Mbuemo is done. Boom. We might
Yeah,
hit back.
because we have to chat about what's happening right away.
Mm-hmm. That is
Yo,
good. Once
but
please do
thanks,
subscribe, turn on
guys.
the notifications. Sports Jazz, we are officially sent. Man, we love you all. About the pizza thing,
Peace. Good night. Good
let
night.
me
Peace. But just know next season is not yours, girl.
hey, we will. Sports Jazz, everyone, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications, man. We love you, everybody. Global Peace, Max,
Amy Prowler.
Amy
Good night. Good
Fowler.
night.
Then there is YK. Is it YK? Then there is who? The Cardiff, very funny, Rob
Rob
Tough.
Tough. Yeah.
Everyone that was in the comment section, man, we love you all. Peace and cheers. We are officially signing out. Please do subscribe,
But Max TV has killed
turn
me,
on the
though.
notifications. Huh?
Max TV has killed me. So, Uncle in a gray hat. Adios.